Heat vengeance is upon us. Alongside Jonathan Coachman, I'm Todd Grisham, and Coach, you gotta be fired up.
Well, I am excited for vengeance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing 270 pounds, Chuck Palumbo.
You went from that could happen to that will happen.
Well, I had to think about it for a second.
1 second's right.
Well, I had to remember that it was actually going to be Triple H taking on Chris Benoit, and Chris Benoit's luck is about to run out of vengeance. No doubt about that.
From Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing 230 pounds, Maven.
Well, we've got a great opening match here on Heat. Maven versus Chuck Palumbo, and Chuck's got a new look, a tough look.
You think that's a tough look just because you don't shave? That's a tough look?
I'm scared.
You're scared of your own shadow.
So what can we expect in vengeance? You've already proclaimed that Triple H will beat Chris Benoit and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. What about the Intercontinental title?
Well, certainly I think Randy Orton is in for a stiff challenge against Edge. No doubt about that. Edge is flying high, former tag team champion just a few weeks ago. But Randy Orton is the man. Randy Orton is the youngest Intercontinental champion in a very, very long time.
You know, you had a chance at that Intercontinental Championship last week, but, you know, you didn't do so well at the musical chairs.
I was wrong. If the jury wouldn't have missed me in the face,
here comes Maven, by the way.
I'll take care of the jury in due time, my friend.
Palumbo shoulder drop there to Maven, then kicks him, an arrogant kick there from Palumbo.
You know, Chuck Palumbo right now is almost looking, if he had a torn t-shirt, almost Brooklyn Brawler-esque.
Oh, a Brooklyn Brawler reference.
I know, 1984 called, they want their reference back.
Chuck Palumbo here working the abdomen area on Maven. This should be a very interesting matchup. Both of these athletes in prime condition.
But, you know, it's a great thing nowadays when you see all of our great WWE superstars, and of course I include myself in that category, always staying in tremendous shape. Because you never know when you're going to be called upon to get a huge matchup. What a shot.
Maven comes off that top turnbuckle straight to the floor. Chuck Palumbo with a devastating kick.
If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first time that Chuck Palumbo has been on Heat since his return here to Raw from coming over to SmackDown. Am I correct?
I believe you are correct.
I think I would be right. Always doing my homework, always staying on top of things.
Very well done. What do you think about Chuck? What do you think about Chuck's hair? You liking the bleached blonde look?
A change is always good.
I know you flirted with the idea yourself, but you've gone bald instead.
Well, I love beach blonde hair, just usually not on guys. But I know you do.
Negative.
Oh, you have nothing to say to that?
Negative.
I think we just
I'm trying to process the information there. Chuck Palumbo now having all the action on Maven. Musical chairs, Jonathan Coachman. Were you good at it as a youngster?
Never in my 5-year career here in the WWE.
Hold on, Palumbo going for the win early, too.
Did I ever think that I would be in the ring with a 16-time world champion, Ric Flair, Chris Jericho, Tyson Tomko,
Stacy Keibler,
Tajiri, Stacy Keibler,
the King,
playing freaking musical chairs. Plus, I was robbed, like I said.
Well, you did your best. You were blinded. You kept after it. It was that old athlete coming out in you, the man who would not say die.
At least I was not the first one eliminated.
True.
I was not.
You weren't last. You were second to last. Congratulations.
Stacy Keibler made it longer than I did.
Now, at Vengeance, are we going to see you in action? Now, you know, I've seen you training a lot, hitting the gym. Are you prepared to go?
No, as of right now, I'm not scheduled to be in action at Vengeance. I'm really not. I mean, I'll be there prepared to go if I need to go. But right now, I may just take the night off.
Well, what do you think about this whole Eugene, Triple H, Chris Benoit triangle? Do you think Eugene might play a part in this heavyweight title shot at Vengeance? Oh, my, hold on. Chuck Palumbo with a vicious clothesline to Maven, and this may be over. Palumbo talking trash now. He should be over on Maven.
Well, sometimes when you just get back into the ring, you really don't know when to do what. You get a little rusty. And now Chuck Palumbo wants to talk a little bit. Wants to talk a little bit trash, and I can understand that. I can understand that.
With Maven.
Just like I toy with you and your emotions on whether or not you're going to make it to next week. That's what Chuck Palumbo is doing to young Maven here.
Boy, Maven going down. And by the way, I just remember this. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. It was Chuck Palumbo versus Tajiri here on Heat. By the way, just to remember something, I know you made some journalistic mention earlier.
I was probably off doing the, I don't know, Diva search or something.
understand that. So you don't watch your own show. Thanks, Jonathan Coachman. Makes me feel good. Chuck Palumbo setting up here, just treating Maven like his prey, just stalking Maven, continuing to kick in the lower back. And as you can see, their blood is now coming out of the mouth of Maven. Maven's in trouble here.
Well, he's taking an absolute beating. I think Chuck Palumbo is trying to send a message, not only here on Heat, but to everybody in the Raw locker room, that if this man is going to be given an opportunity, he's going to take advantage of that opportunity.
You've got to wonder why Chuck Palumbo's not just trying to end this thing. Maven's been known for coming out with second wins, and you'd think Chuck Palumbo would just try and end this and get a win under his belt here on Heat.
Yeah, that's a great point, but at the same time, sometimes you have to make a name for yourself or another name for yourself, and I think that's what Chuck Palumbo's doing.
He's got a new look?
Well, he's got a new look. He's saying, I've got the stage and the opportunity here. I've got to show people exactly what I can do. And I think what he's doing is absolutely putting Maven to sleep.
He's sucking the life out of Maven. Look at the face. Maven struggling to breathe. His lips beginning to get a little oxygen. Will it be enough to get Maven back on his feet? The crowd's behind him.
I don't know if Maven has enough oxygen to the head right now. His eyes look like they're getting ready to roll back in his head. He's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Here comes Maven. I mentioned that second win, and right now it seems to... Whoa. Never mind.
Check. You know, sometimes these guys have a way of just curtailing what you were talking about.
You're right, as Maven said, wait a minute. A right boot to the face of Chuck Palumbo. It takes more than that to get the big fella down, though. That'll do it. A flying shoulder from Maven sends Palumbo to the mat. And now a right hand. Chuck Palumbo now getting a little bit of his own medicine. Clothesline attempt, no good, and another flying shoulder from Maven.
You know, a lot of these moves are taking a lot of energy out of Maven, and if he doesn't end this one very, very quickly, Chuck Palumbo is going to win this one.
A spinning heel kick. What a turn of events this would be, though. What a great match we've got here to kick off Heat.
You are not going to keep Chuck Palumbo down with a spinning heel kick. A great effort, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, Maven going to the top now. A high-risk move here from Maven. It's all or nothing here as he looks to end Chuck Palumbo. And hold on. It turned over. No.
Just when you thought it was going to happen, he snared defeat from the jaws of victory.
Chuck Palumbo, you look at him, you think he's powerful, but right there he showed he's pretty agile for a big fella. Hold on now. Let's go.
Pretty stupid. Well, that was almost a pretty dumb move, messing with Jack Zone instead of taking care of Maven.
What a match this has been, back and forth. Palumbo, another big clothesline there to Maven, and we're right back where we started. Maven looking helpless, laying in the middle of the ring.
Well, certainly throughout this entire match, Maven has been behind the 8-ball, so to speak. But you got to wonder if this youngster has enough somehow to pull off a victory here.
Another roll-up. Hold on. Maven's done it. Just like that.